Hey dudes and chicks, and neither of those rules don't apply to you. Welcome to Makeup for Last Time. My name is Katie. Today I am going to be popping this palette's cherry. It's the Gluttony palette from Lucky Bunny Cosmetics. I'm pretty late. It's the third Deadly Sin in the collection, and the color story looks like this. It's the blue baby. And so yeah, I'm going to be doing terrible fucking things to this palette, and if you guys want to see how I got this look, or hear my final thoughts on the palette, or if you just like to watch, then hang out. Okay, how's my hair? I'm gonna start with my VOLDEMORPHE M506. Finally gonna do something normal for a fucking change lately. So I'm gonna use the color Lexi to start after my friend here on YouTube. Her name is Makeup by Lexi Love on Instagram. You should go check her out. Actually, she's so fucking pretty, and I was scrolling and she actually got featured on the Shroud Cosmetics page, and I was like, what the fuck, dude, you look amazing. Like, I was like totally like excited for her. Well, then I couldn't remember what the brand was that featured her on their page, and so I was going back to look for it, and I found her featured again on the JD Glow page. So she's like super good at makeup. You should go check out her Instagram page, and she does some pretty fucking funny videos too, but she doesn't do them as often. So anyways, I want to use the color Lexi for my friend Lexi Love. That's some kind of blue, huh? And I'm just packing this into the outer V, and I'm just going to pack it along above my crease. You guys know I'm not in my crease, just above it. And I'm gonna go about, how far? Loosen up the pinky. And I'm just blending out this outer edge because I can already see there's like starting to want to be, this is starting to want to give me some shit here. That's giving me some shit. There we go. This color is super pigmented and not to be fucked with, so this is one of those colors that you don't fuck with it, you know what I mean? Like, and I'm just easing up my pressure on the brush so that it'll just feather that out. And I'm kind of just winging that out a little. Okay. I can still see there's a little line, but. And then I'm gonna go in with my Spectrum A08, and I'm gonna go into the color Brandy. And I'm just gonna tap this and take it into my inner crease, or my inner corner. I don't know why I am so compelled to do this, because you guys know this ain't my, brown ain't my jam. I have a good feeling this is a really cool tone brown. It's almost like gray. I'm gonna go back in with this, and if I keep having problems, I might try to go in with a bigger brush. Because I have a plan, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be fine. I'm gonna go in with another VOLDEMORPHE M506. I'm gonna go into the color Josie. It's this teal green, and I'm just gonna use that right on the line here. Right down the line. Because I just remembered my plan was to use all the mattes. I forgot. So I'm just going 50% on. Actually, I'm going like 70% on and just barely off. Because I really want that light green to just take over. And then I'm going to use my Wayne Goss number 20, and I'm going to go into the color Amira right here. Literally zero fallout on that. I'm wearing the new ColourPop, well, it's not that new, the ColourPop Hyaluronic Foundation. So I love the ColourPop Hyaluronic Tinted Moisturizer. It's what I wear all the time. And I don't like having much more fuller coverage because I don't like the fuller the coverage, the more it sits in my creases. Like, it just creases. And so I don't even try anything else because I'm just so happy with that ColourPop Tinted Moisturizer. And plus, anything that has coconut in it, I will suck your dick. It has that, and it has, I don't know what it is. The ColourPop just works for me. Like, this ColourPop skin line, it just works for me. I love it so much. I used it today and I fucking really like it. I feel like it's not really creasing, and not even in my smile lines, barely. I mean, barely. It is a little, but I'm just gonna take this down a little, and then I'm reinforcing that color Lexi with my VOLDEMORPHE M506. And just winging this out. I feel like I'm not having as easy of a time with this as I normally do with this brand. It's probably just me. I'm nervous because that means I'm really going to have a hard time on the other side. Going back into the color Josie with a VOLDEMORPHE M506. Okay, it seems to be coming together now. This is a pretty fucking color too, right here. And then with my Wayne Goss number 20, I'm going to go into the color Amira, that mint green. The last time I did this with a greenish color, I like feel like when I looked at my pictures on Instagram, it was not, it like just needed to be more blent. Even if it just fades into nothing, like it kind of just wasn't blent enough. It was like, so I'm just trying to get that a little more well blent. And I'm going to take this with no additional product, this Wayne Goss number 20 that has that mint green, and I'm just going to use that to blend out this edge right here. And then I'm going to take that Spectrum A08 and kind of, with no additional product, I'm just going to use that to, this kind of looks like mint chocolate chip now. Just barely applying any pressure. I'm just, okay, I feel like I have really good impact that blue looks fierce. I'm gonna use my VOLDEMORPHE M506 and I'm gonna use that to line my lower lid with the color Lexi. And I'm just gonna take this and like look down a little bit and then wing this up. Yeah, I'm gonna stick with this because I don't want there to be a harsh line that I have a hard time blending out. And I'm just gonna keep building that and building that until I get it to the color that I want it. With another VOLDEMORPHE M506, I'm going to go into the color Josie and use that to blend this. So a while back when my hair was still orange, I did a 3 looks with the Elysian palette and I never got it edited and I kind of still want to upload it. Let me know in the comments if you guys still want to see it because I would like to upload it, but like I just want you guys to know that it's like it's not in the accurate hair chronology, like it's my other hair. So let me know in the comments. And also I wonder if it wouldn't even look way cooler with my hair this color. So like I might just redo it, but let me know what you guys think about that. I'm going to go into the color Amira, the mint green, and use that to just blend this. I'm not really blowing this out as much, I would say, because I kind of want it to be a little bit more. I feel like I need to tell you guys that I am having a little bit of problem with this blue. And I don't know if it's because I went in there like fucking desperado or what the deal is, but it's not huge problems, but it's not perfection either. It might just be the nature of how like fierce the pigment on this is. So because it's like a nice, like bright, royal blue. It's not like a navy or like, you know what I mean? It's like a bright, royal blue. But I feel like it's not, I don't know. I should probably try it with another primer, which I am totally not opposed to doing. I am totally willing to like use different primers to make other things, like certain things perform. I'm sure it would be fine with the ABH primer. Okay, so I think I'm happy with that. I guess I'll use my VOLDEMORPHE M421 to apply my next glitter primer. And then I'm going to use my ZOEVA 234 and I'm going to go into the color Sapphire because that's my birthstone. Oh, that surprised me. I don't know why. And I'm just kind of doing this in a like a U shape kind of. And then on the other side of that same brush, I'm going to go into the color Cocoa and I'm just going to place that along the top of the lid. That went on really nicely. I'm just gonna flip the brush back and forth and kind of blend these two colors together as best I can. I'm gonna pull that color Cocoa back a little bit. I'm going to go into the color Sapphire and I'm just going to give it a little spritzy poo. I'm not as in love with that as I thought I would be. I'm going to use that VOLDEMORPHE JH39 that I just used to kind of reinforce that blue on the lower lid. And I'm going to go into the color Cocoa and I'm going to use that. I'm going to spray it. Give it a little spritzy poo. And I'm going to use that on my lower lid. And then I'm going to wipe it off and I'm going to go into the color Lexi. And I'm just going to blend those two together. With my VOLDEMORPHE M506, I'm going to go into the color Lexi up here. I'm just going back in and giving this a little sandwich action with that color Josie. I'm going to use the color Nerds from my Divina shadows. I don't know Nerds. It's probably the Wonka Exploders. And I'm going to take my VOLDEMORPHE pencil brush from the Ice Lay collection and I'm going to use that for my inner corner highlight. And that really did something to this, huh? And I think I'm just going to take a little tiny bit of that and whatever's left on the brush and just kind of sweep that along the brow. Then with my Wayne Goss number 20, I'm just going to take that and blend the fuck out of this. Give it a little blendy poo. I'm going to take this Spectrum, what I was using the brown on. What do you guys think? Well, let's go see what it looks like when it's finished, because I bet you anything I throw in some eye wigs and some liner and mascara and my lipstick and it's all gonna come together. So this is the manifesto, the pièce de résistance. I used my NYX Liquid Suede Lip in Disruptive and I used my NYX Slide On Glide On All Day Hard On in Sapphire Sunrise Blue. And I used my Rouge and Rogue eye wigs in Miss Fury. I used a mixture. I used both my Get Wet, my Be Perfect Cosmetics and Stacey Marie collaboration Get Wet highlighter in Skin Sheen, and then I put my Kaleidos Makeup Skywalker over the top of it to make it a little more blue. Yeah, I think my look pulled out really well. I love this blue shade, the way it like really like is like blue. However, and I'm not just going to be quick to fire this off because I fucking love this brand. I had a great deal of difficulty with this blue. And so it was probably user error. Like I know that there's a way that I could have applied this differently. It's not even user error. There is definitely a way or a base or a primer or a technique or a brush that I could have used differently to make this cooperate a little better. However, using the technique that is my normal technique of applying makeup, I just had, she didn't just spread her legs for me. You know what I mean? Like, this was pretty much non-consensual. My jokes are in poor taste, but I make the worst jokes when I'm feeling uncomfortable. So I don't want to say anything bad about Lucky Bunny or this palette. I feel like I might have just gone into the most difficult color and like used it in a way that could have been done better. So I'm going to work with this some more because, I mean, the look turned out great, obviously. But I have to be honest, like, and my honesty doesn't fucking matter. My opinion doesn't fucking float shit. It doesn't matter. I just had to tell you guys. So anyways, so I'm actually going to go and watch some of the reviews on this palette to see kind of like what techniques other people are using, and so that I can be a little bit more well educated when I use this palette again. And the other thing is, I literally, every time I'm watching another content creator use a palette and they just go in and pack it on there, and when they have problems, I'm like, oh, it's because they went in and packed it on there. So I'm just gonna go watch a couple of other videos on this palette. I have been really busy busy lately, so I haven't had a lot of time to keep up on all the videos from all the creators that I love to watch normally. So I'm gonna go watch some of the videos and get like, see the techniques that they're using, because I know for a fact that this color is good and this palette is good. I feel like I would definitely know about it if there was a problematic shade, I would know about it. So it's, you know, it's like good news, you have to dig for it, but like bad news spreads like wildfire, and it's literally like you could hear about a problematic shade in a palette that you're not even gonna fucking buy ever, and you'll hear about it. So I'm gonna do some research and I'm gonna find out how to better use this, and so I just wanted to tell you guys that, because I'm not saying I fucking love this brand, so whatever. Okay, bye. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell, because you can't wait to see what happens next. Hang out with me in the comments because I fucking love it, and hit the like button if you like this look, or if you just like my sparkling personality and my boyish charm. Thank you guys so much for watching. You could have been anywhere, but you were here spending your precious time with me, and I totally appreciate you. Later.